Okay, I'm back. Hopefully this is going to work. The camera seems to be working for a second, so if it runs, we'll let it run. If it doesn't, we're out of luck. So, okay, let's just jump right back into it. Really got to keep an eye on Kick. Yeah, Kick has been crazy. It's been pretty cool to see people joining from Kick. Not a lot of people are on Kick, doing kind of art stuff, so it's good to see if we can get a little audience there. So we're streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch and Kick and Twitter. I do that because I do not know where the audience is, or I don't know, just experimenting. So that's going there. I'm in the middle of a 30-day art series, trying to make a new piece of art every day. We are on the 13th piece of the series, quite a few days behind, but we're slowly making it up. And yeah, this is the current scene. So we are sort of setting up a little workshop, kind of an 80s dystopian style workshop, above a skyscraper in Manhattan in New York City. I won't go through the whole speech again, but my focus or my specialty is using real world data in my renders and my 3D work. So I try to always incorporate something from the real world. In this case, we just incorporated the entire lower Manhattan in Brooklyn. So I won't turn it on because it kills my video card already at that 20 gigs of RAM. I can figure out what is in this scene that is causing this hell. There's no way. I'm at 20, you can probably see at the bottom, 20 gigs of video RAM on a 3090 with 24 gigs, which is insane. And I cannot figure out what is causing it. It must be the textures. Just because there's no... It's got to be the textures, because I did 2K textures. Yeah, it could add up. That makes a lot of sense. So it would be kind of such a pain to probably go back and change them. It's too bad. I think if there's anything else that I can turn off. The roof trim. I can turn off the roof trim for a second. That one might be a bit of a pain. Oh, and we have a bunch of stuff in this scene that we're probably not going to use. So what I was doing before I left for a break is I was going to pair this whole thing together with the desk so I could move the desk a little bit because it's actually too far underneath. So what I want to do is just grab all these objects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's it. And the pop can. Oops, not that light. Not that light. I don't know how to unselect something. Yeah, pain in the ass. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's it. And then we'll grab the desk and we'll parent. What is parent? Control P. Trims form. So they should be all connected to this desk. And then I can go up like this and I'll just bring the desk out so that there's not really a gap. Actually kind of cool. It creates like a nice shadow there too. Just kind of underneath that lip. And it gives us more room for random stuff like this on the desk. Let's just make sure it's on the ground. It looks like it is. That's cool. Gives us, yeah, still looks good. Okay. I think for the most part that is good for now. I was saying that this was a little bit small, but I think it's the keyboard. itself. I think the computer is actually too small, but the keyboard is fine. So I'm just doing is I'm going to separate the keyboard. So I might end up wanting to move it. So separate the selection. Now we have this and this. And I think we can scale this back to 1. It may look off. We'll see. Decided if I want. I think that still looks good. Little trick I learned that I've never seen a video on, but I'm going to probably do one at some point when I get more into doing tutorials, is this. So if you have like an object like this where you're sort of arranging everything on this object, a really useful thing, you can also just set to the origin of the object, but I found it to be kind of useful in terms of the desk setup, is just select the object, so like this, and you add a new orientation. So I have one for this board and one for this prop. And what it just allows you to do is when you move stuff, it's always going to move it directly in parallel to the desk. It just makes it life really, really easy for kind of lining everything up. Okay, I think this looks good. While we're here, let's get this phone. It'd be cool if we could move that slightly. I want to light this phone up. It's just kind of sitting here staring at me. So I think it's this one. We just go grab the emission, which we should see. I really hate how this stuff gets organized. So you have to go to the something really quick. So if I go to the principled and go to the emission, there, that works. I'm just wondering, the glass versus the, my guess is maybe they put, I'm not sure. We could go to this view. Although that's probably going to crush my video card again. So yeah, oh interesting, I don't know if that's not an effect. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be an effect or not. So it's like either this or doing it on the glass. I just don't know which one to write. Surface, mix shader. Let's go turn this back on. I don't know if this would be blue or green. I think just standard white is gonna look good. Okay. So far I like this. We're gonna go grab some more objects now. Let's go back to this. Okay. This looks cool. Fan. I think probably not much we would do to that. Monitor, we're going to put something on. I think the lamp looks good. If anything, oh, the light changed slightly. Let's put this light back in. If anything, if there's like a we're going to experiment with that after. Just trying to look at the light situation and see, because obviously what you want it to do is get that feeling like it's being amplified by the metal in here. So right now the lights, it doesn't look natural because it's shooting down, you know, more. Well, it's emanating everywhere, but this is the closest spot to the light, so you're getting more light on this part right here. But what really happened here is this lamp would illuminate, and it'd be almost like a spotlight. And I could put a spotlight in, but I was hoping that these IES stuff would be better and you know, could kind of tune it, but we'll fix that lighting later on. Oh, this is the fall off. I think that's just the light strength. I don't know. We'll look at this in a second. Okay. What is missing from this shot right now is probably a couple things. Just, I think, more objects on this desk, just to make this desk feel messy. We're going to probably change the ground. We're going to probably add a bunch of papers. We're going to add some maps up here. But we just want stuff. Like, we almost want it to look super, super cluttered. So I imported a bunch of objects. They should be in the lab. And we're going to go kind of see which ones we like, and we're just set our thing here. We'll just send over the ones that we really want. So I think we're going to want the filing cabinet can definitely go in. I assume these are the same. So we can definitely send the filing cabinet over. We're going to put it against this wall. The boxes are definitely good. So we can send those over and put them over here. Don't want this. I definitely like this, this, and this. I don't think we need, I kind of like this thing. Might use that. The clipboard I'm not sure about. This thing I think we would want to use too. And I like these guys. Okay, these are a pack. So let's just see if we can make all this work. Oh, these would be discs. I like that. Don't want the keyboard and mouse. I don't think we want this basket, although we could put this basket underneath here. And what is this, a PC? We don't... I guess we kind of do need a PC underneath the desk. Sorry, I should mute there. Okay, so we obviously have a lot of stuff just popped into the scene. So let's go take a peek at what we got. Okay, so first thing is we'll move the filing cabinet over here. I think I'll just sort of fill in. Just kind of fill in the scene. We can put something else on that too. We might, change the camera angle here too. We might as well make this consistent so it's all. What I love about this setup that we ended up with is you can't really see it from the back, but this is like what someone would do if you had this expensive condo, but you were like focused on something, you're kind of losing your mind. You just get like your desk and just drag it up against like the best view of your condo and just set up an office like this. I'm pretty confident that's what I would do anyway. So we'll put the filing cabinet here. So lighting's a little weird, but we can also put like a desk lamp or something back there. Okay, so what else did we get? So we got these radios, which are either going to go in the back. Well, this is cool. What is this wire is interesting. So this wire is like Oh, okay. First of all, this radio looks sick. Look at this radio. Oh, yeah. I just want to see where that wire would go that we could actually see it. Would be kind of cool. I don't really think it's going to be seen anywhere. Okay, so we won't worry about the wire for now. So either the radio is going to go here. Or I think it's got to be on here. I think behind here is going to be more random stuff. It's too bad about this cord. It would look cool. Kind of fits back there. I feel like this phone is a little big. Could be wrong, but we can always bring it back. Just. I don't think we could stack something, move the TV over. We could probably stack a couple of these guys. I think this is the same one. Yeah. They're slightly different, so let's just get these ones out of the way. We could put one up here. I definitely like the cables though. Is this a radio again? Is it a different radio? This one's kind of tilted though. We could do this one on here. And we can run this one up. This will work, just sitting kind of on top. That will go. Okay, so far so good. These things, I feel like they need to be in the scene. I was thinking maybe I put them on a stand. Like, definitely one back here is kind of cool. This one I think can probably sit on top of the TV. I think these things, okay, so this is going under. I've mentioned this before. This is the first time I think I've really kit bashed in my 3D art career. I'm getting like a bit of a purist. And I'm like, I'm going to make everything myself, which is a massive mistake because it really depends on your scene, right? Like for this scene, I mean, for me to model and texture all this, long time. Now, if I was making this as like my big one-of-one, I do NFT art, so it's some crazy one-of-one project where I'm working on it for months, I might consider it, but it would just get insane. And these assets are they're so good, and like it just the vision I have for what the piece is what's important in this one. I definitely think I want to get a more, what's what I'm trying to say? I think I want to get a like a wider angle so we can kind of get all this stuff in. Okay, markers. Maybe over here by the pen. This bin is too big. I think I'll get rid of it for a minute. These are floppy disks. We'll see. Okay, these filing cabinets I'm not 100% sure about. Originally I was thinking they'd be cool, kind of just sitting back here. But then this lamp is kind of awkwardly placed it being bigger is not actually a bad thing. I feel like it was kind of hidden back there. I always try to be careful with resizing stuff because usually stuff is, my scene is to scale. So all these objects, if they're to scale, which I think they are, they all kind of just fit in the scene. Like this is all actual real life scale, which does make things like a little bit easier. Hopefully that can do it. This might be okay in here. Just add a bit. I'm not sure, we'll see. I don't know if, I want this cluttered. It's kind of the point, but I don't know. What is this thing? I like that. We're gonna put something on that. I like it. Like just the quality of this is really, really good though. Like the desk, material, everything. Just all kind of. It's obviously a lot of noise in this. You know what? Let's do. So sort of.
It's for you. It's all for you. 가만히 있으면 안 되는 걸까? 왜 그런 거야?
What is it I'm looking for? There's something that will let me limit the texture size.
I'm okay with what I do. 지금이 들어도 상관없는데.
There it is. So I think it's gonna do is it's gonna rebuild a bunch of textures. I'm pretty sure this Rent it does this, which is really cool. So if you bring in textures, so say you bring in 8K textures for whatever reason, you want to get the best you can, and then yeah, so you bring those textures in, and then like you're running it out of video memory like I am right now. I'm pretty sure when you switch that over, what I just did, it will go out and it'll basically reprocess all your images. And it'll reprocess your images as lower res. So it's like basically like a automatic image resizing. Very, very useful, especially for like the viewport stuff. I went down to 8 gigs of RAM from 20, so I mean, it won't look as good, but you know, for renders and test renders and all that stuff, it's pretty good. Okay, so we're just making sure all these are, because for some reason this drop thing is not working, which is weird. Oh, now it worked. Oh, it's because of where the origins. You have to have the origin at the bottom for it to lock. So I right click and drop this, yeah. Okay, so I think these are okay. I'm pretty happy with that lamp situation for right now. The desk looks good. And if you look at the camera angles, it's almost like this is what we want. Kind of like that.
I'm okay, just the way I am. You know, I'm okay.
I'm just gonna set it here. Okay, hold on a second. I mean, this is like the first thing I learned in Blender is putting your camera to your viewport. And for some reason, when I started doing it recently, it was like not working and losing my view. So, create camera at existing. Control Alt Numpad 0. So let's duplicate this, set this camera, and it's Control Alt Numpad 0. Does not work. Oh, Control Alt. Okay, that worked. No, it didn't. Oh, because I was here. See, that's what I mean by we lose our view. Okay, so I'm thinking like this kind of a view. Okay, so that's our camera. You know, one of the issues is the crop. No, it's just the zoom. Like, why when I'm there? Oh, because it's more of a square. I don't know, something's throwing me off. Digging this. Do I dare bring in the lighting? And neighborhoods. Oh, we still got it. Looks good. And the real? No. The roof. Okay. This is not bad. It's not bad. Composition's a little weird. It's like an X. But I like the view. I don't like the exposure though. Let's change it. just too much light outside that's affecting it, which is a tricky thing, but I basically have to turn off the world lighting for the inside, like our composite, this scene. It gets stupid confusing. I don't think light groups work for the world, so that'd be interesting. I'm pretty sure they don't. It's just there's a lot of light out here. So, for example, if I turn this off, maybe, you know what? It's more like it's, oops, let's see, that's way too much. Digging that a little bit better, more balanced. This thing is odd. I'm going to try to clean this up because it is part of the building. But I kind of like this top-down view. We just lost the light a little bit. Probably like this. Either way, this is okay because we can change this. This is not a huge deal just to kind of move around the lighting a little bit, or sorry, move around the scene a little bit. Okay, so cool. I think, you know, we can figure these lighting stuff out. I think I'm going to have a more aggressive, like a clear, like the fog coming in, but like clear sky, and then we're going to drop the moon back there, which is going to be super cool. Okay, so let's turn off the city because it's just a lot for the render. We can even make it transparent. That's odd that should have disappeared. That's odd. Okay. Quick thing I just saw now that we moved the scene. I think we're going to have to expand this. That doesn't look too bad. So I have another lineup. Oh, sorry, it's not this part. It's the light. Go. There's already some stuff on this too, which we can utilize. Okay, I'm taking a quick break to use the restroom. Be back in 5 minutes. Okay. Ooh, that's bright. Okay. Hold on a second. Like live editing. Okay. So where are we at? Let's move this up so people can see it. And let's zoom. Oop. Shoot. And to say here for now. Figure this out. Good old camera to view always messes everyone up. Turn that off. Okay. Now you can kind of see what's going on a little bit. So we're 42 minutes. I'm going to go until, well, I'm going to go for another hour and a half, maybe a little less. See if I can get this thing into a place where I can fire off a render tonight. And then in the morning I can kind of adjust it and figure it out. But this is pretty close to the scene, I think. You know, we're going to it's just adding detail now. And then we'll tune, you know, into the lighting and stuff at the end. Okay, so camera to view. Camera to view. Okay. Say something like that. Interesting. I've been messing around with this a little bit. It's just like global illumination in Blender. So when you're doing a render, like you obviously want to have this fully cranked, but when you're just in your preview, if this is full global illumination, so there's 32 bounces of light, you can kind of watch them happening. So the light's bouncing all around the scene until eventually it solves. But you can turn it down to like, this is the default, is much lower. And then direct light is nothing, so you get like no bounce. And then limited is, I think, slightly less than the default, but it's just something interesting to play with to see how the light bounces around the scene. Okay, a couple things. First of all, this is just sitting in the middle of nowhere. I think I probably just put it back here somewhere. In the scene here. Okay, I like all this. I think the chair is slightly in a weird spot. This cool badge is a police badge actually on the side, but we're going to remove it and put something else. Let's see. Oh, Evans, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to hear from you. How are you doing, buddy? Evans is one of my OG streamers. He was been since the early streams that I was doing a couple months ago. Good to see you, Evan.
Sometimes it hurts when you say my name, but thinking of her.
So I think we have everything in the scene that I could find. This TV is messed up.
I don't want to see if it isn't me.
I think it'll look weird on top of here. Could be on the ground, which could be interesting.
I don't know what you're looking for.
Or you know what? Maybe
Oh, and I don't know
over
what
here.
to do.
I feel like
Hold back, let go.
we'll have to see with the camera, but I feel like just sitting over here for now is pretty good.
You're hiding to breathe, running from me.
Yeah, I keep remembering forgetting to put music on, so this is better.
Wanna be
I think the streams are much more interesting when there's music. There's not a lot of light over here.
halfway from home. I picked up my phone.
Trying to think about the
I
lighting
stared at
situation.
your face,
I like this light, the shadowing.
but it's not your
Love the
tone.
light, but I mean, I think the light is pretty dialed in.
Say
It
no,
might just
no,
be
who
a
are
little
you
bit
to
brighter,
call
but
me late in
it's
the
not bad.
night? She says, I just gotta say that it's here with me, and
I don't
not
want to stress
where
about
he
that yet.
might be.
Boxes, I think they're okay.
'Cause I don't know what you're looking for. Oh, and I don't know
PC is
what to
good.
do. Hold back, let go. There is nothing more for me to show. You're hiding to breathe, running from me. Do you really wanna be?
Okay, so we don't want the bottle.
Baby,
This might be worthwhile.
tell me you need
toolbox.
me, that you can stand
Don't think we
it
want
no
this.
more.
Oh,
That she
it'd be super
ain't
cool
what
with
you're
the
looking
DNA and like
for.
the.
Oh, baby.
I think I might do something with this. I don't want this. Don't want this. Don't think we want another lamp.
No, it took two to break us down. Now you're gone, it won't be
Definitely not gonna use this.
found.
Don't think we need another filing
'Cause
cabinet. Not gonna use this light.
I
This is
don't
cool, but
what you're looking
I think we'll use this. I think we'll use this. Oh yeah? Oh Ian. Oh hey. Ian, I was just thinking about you today, you know? Because oh, it's kind of tripped me out. I love it. Hopefully you're not that doesn't upset you. Yeah, I've been talking a lot about this setup and stuff here. But I was thinking about you today because for some reason, in the last little while, we've had just like a huge influx of people joining the stream that are creating something. So there was a guy who was writing a script. There was a guy who was making a video game in Unity. There was a guy who was making like landscapes in Unreal Engine. And there was someone and a girl who did like logos and stuff, and then another one who was doing like props, like making props for cosplay. All in the last little while. A lot of them from Kick, and we were just talking about how cool it would be to get like just a group of people that are all creating stuff that wanted to either stream or jump on streams and just sort of chit chat, you know, as we worked. It would just be a cool little group of people all kind of working on something fun. Anyway, that was why I thought of you, because you're another person who's always working on creative stuff. Yeah, me too. That's what I was kind of realizing, is like it's such a niche category, but the people who end up joining are people that are into art. And oh, cool. Jay Silas, why do I know that name? Okay, so what does that mean? I'm so stupid, man. Oh, nice. First of all, I know that name. Is it Jay Sites? Or maybe I'm thinking of someone else. Yeah, when I say what's up to your live stream, what do you mean? Like, are you live streaming my live stream? Or what's going on? Like, what's up your live stream? I just don't. It's stupid. Too stupid to understand what that means. what are you up to, Jay Sites? What's your deal?
It starts protecting my heart. Her disguise as strength.
Oh, I gotcha. Live editing meaning you're editing your stuff now, but you're not live streaming it. Is that what I'm getting at? Is that what we're talking about? Cool, man. If you have any questions about what I'm doing, knock yourself out, ask whatever. I talk a lot while I work, but generally I don't explain what's going on unless people specifically ask or want to know. Don't like the look of this thing. And Ian, yeah, no problem missing the live streams, man. I mean, I can't even believe people tune in to begin with. So I'm super happy at any time you join because you're super helpful and I love hearing what you're up to. But don't feel obligated or anything. I still feel like this is just me.
I know sometimes life can be tough, and you feel like you just had enough.
How's the music level? I can never know whether it's too loud or too quiet, so let me know. Definitely need more light over here.
Just remember that
I need some type of
cheer
cool lamp.
Yeah, I wanna pick you up from the ground, let you know that I'm always around, 'cause I know we can make it, yes we can make it, if we try.
You know, I was saying earlier, it was the first time that I think I've ever kit bashed stuff. Because you know me, you're probably the same. I'm such a purist. I want to model everything. I want to make everything myself. But this just, I can't do it. This? Yeah, I love this kind of music. This is the popular soul music on Epidemic Sound. Anyway, so I'm obviously kit bashing it. And man, dude, it's just like some lesson that you have to learn that you just like when the point is the story. X-rays would be pretty cool. It's just the kit bashing is so much fun because you can just make stuff look awesome. Yeah, I don't care. It does, but you know, it does because it like you have to kind of, you know, if I sat here and created a piece for 3 months and was like, this is my next 101, and then like the whole thing was kit bashed, you'd be like, well, what did you really do, right? But for like when I'm trying to do something in a day, like I can't model this stuff. So you want to tell the story, you gotta do it this way. And it's so rewarding because like my vision comes to life. Like this, I've only worked on this for 2.5 hours, and it's obviously I did all the buildings in the background and the freaking skyline and the whole condo I modeled. So it's like, no, that's kind of what it's like. Right? It all depends. Sorry, Jay Sites. So no, yes and no. So this is my actual. This is probably the closest to my portfolio these days. And I also have this, which has some of my old photography, but I haven't pulled it all together into a portfolio site. It's something I got to work on. But the Scobel XYZ is probably the best one. And then this collection, if you're curious, because this is number 13 in a series. Let me get you. I walked through this with somebody asked me today on the stream what I was making and the whole story, and I walked through it every piece earlier on the, not this stream, but the one right before it on my YouTube. I walked through every piece and explained what they all were and how they all connected. So if you're curious, you can go check that out. But this is number 13 of this collection, and we're telling a story as we go through. This is actually the condo building that we're in right now. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad he's here too, or he or she. So this is actually the condo, which is kind of cool. So this is the condo building and the outside. I modeled the whole condo myself. And then this is Kitbash. I modeled this thing, Kitbash, this. And then all the buildings are real buildings from downtown Brooklyn. That's Manhattan in the background. It's all real data. So we flip over to what we're doing now. To the point is like all the assets are Kitbash, but it's in a condo overlooking, you'll see it in a second, overlooking all of Manhattan. There you go. So the lighting, I've already said the lighting kind of gets screwed up when I bring in all the lighting from outside, but that's the view of this condo at this little thing. So, and it's all real, which is super cool. Okay, so let's turn that off. Neighborhood. I know the name. I've never talked to him. Dan Geese, right? Yeah, I've never talked to him. Just 3D art, right? Do they do like that kind of dystopian cyberpunk, big tall building, like that kind of, I don't want to call it a common style, but I feel like that's what he does. Can you remember that? It's very interesting, that style, not to say that he does this or whatever. I appreciate that. It's actually interesting on that hologram is I did a contest with my collectors. And so I have 20 people have bought the pass for the whole month. So they get all 30 pieces automatically. It's all NFT stuff, right? Well, you have to, okay, so if you're doing like that style, that cyberpunk style, either you're kit bashing or you're just using procedural like notes. Like I've looked at it and I know, I'm not going to call any people out, but I know artists that I'm like, the first time I see their work, I'm like, whoa, this is incredible. Like, I can't believe how good this is. And then I look at it closely and I realize like, it's just buildings, like geometry nodes, just repeats of buildings and buildings and buildings. There is really no structure to it. It's like auto-generated stuff. And there's like tools, like I can bring up, so kit bashing is like, yes, downloading a model and placing it in the scene without really modifying anything. That's sort of the idea. But again, it's all different. I mean, tons of people do that. It's just, what are you making? Or, if you're making the backdrop for a feature film or for an animation, like you're not going to model everything in the background. But if, again, it's like the famous one in the NFT world where we're in. It depends too. Like if I was doing commercial work, you do whatever is the best for the job. Like you just, it doesn't matter. No one's going to be like, you didn't model that set. What are you talking about? Just imagine you show up at a set for a movie and it's like they bought a bunch of props. And you're like, you didn't make those? What are you talking about, right? So it's like the prop isn't the thing, isn't the art. The art's the movie. If you're making a 3D render and you're telling a story and you have, the specific aspects of it and you're putting props in the background, like that's not the story. It's background stuff. The famous example in the NFT world where Ian and I are in is someone sold this piece that was a chair in the middle of an empty room. Okay, so it's just like literally a chair in the middle of an empty room. And they sold it for like some crazy amount of money. And then someone was like, that's my model. Like I made that. And it was like I don't even know if they bought it or it didn't have the right rights, but they just downloaded the model and put it in a room and sold it. That to me is an obvious, like, okay, you the thing that you sold is something you didn't even make. that's where I think it's just, you got to be just honest. That's why I live stream all this stuff. Like, it's like, if people want to see how I made it, go watch the 4-6 hour video. It's all there. Yeah. So yeah, exactly, Ian. It's your exact, that's my quote on Twitter the other day, was like, it's all math, even pigments and paint and color. It's just math. But yeah, the real problem is it's deception. It really is deception, because this artist that I'm talking about, who I was so blown away by their work until I looked closer at it, it's like, if they just literally get the assets of the building, place the camera, and it's like they're done in an hour, I'm like, I hate to say it, I wouldn't value it the same, if they if they like meticulously put something together that's so, like, you can just tell by the work. Once you see how they do it, it's kind of obvious to me. I was thinking about this with photography the other day, because it's like, if you go on the top of a mountain and it's a bright sunny day, and you take a photo and you don't like it, so you go and you Photoshop a sky replace of a thunderstorm, and then the thunderstorm, you darken everything and you post it, and on Instagram it looks great, so everyone likes it. But if you were to enlarge it, it would look awful because you over edited it, and you didn't capture like the actual moment. Like, the moment was sunny and good vibes, and you switched it to a thunderstorm, so you're really just like doing a bit of a disservice to like the actual moment in the art. There's like another example I was thinking about with this, but versus if you do like full composite photography, it's like great, it's awesome. Okay, so client work is a perfect example. So that's a licensing game. So it's like, what licensing are you paying? So if you're paying for models and props and you're paying for them, you have license them, like, of course. But you just have to make sure that the licensing is right, because like for music, for example, this is Epidemic Sound, and I can play this on my YouTube all day because I have the copyrights. But like, if I was to ship a Super Bowl commercial and grab one of these songs and put it in my video that I made for Nike, you're fucked, right? Like, you're gonna have a problem. So it's just, to me, we're not playing Christmas music right now. What is going on? No, sorry guys. Can't do it. Not until December. Yeah, so to me, client work licensing is all what it is. But again, it's like, AI is going to come into play too, right? If a client, wants you to do something and use AI, and that's like, there's nothing wrong with it as long as you're upfront, and as long as they're understanding what you're doing and you have the right licensing. So anyway, that's my rant. Like, this Kit Bash kit, I pay, I think, like $100 or $80 or something a month for all these assets, because I knew I was going to use it in this stuff, and I probably got to pay for it forever. I think, no, I read the licensing. It doesn't matter. I read the licensing on this one. You can use it after the fact. But anyway, the point is just, you're paying for it, you're using it. That's the idea. How you said you're 3 months in, J Sites? Dude, the AI stuff, just my opinion, it's the same exact situation. If you don't take the time to learn lighting, and you don't take the time to learn modeling and 3D, and you go on Midjourney and you generate a cool image and you think you can sell it, you're just tricking people, right? But for example, in this series, I've used AI, but only really for very specific things. So I use it for concept art. So I use it as like reference. So I'll generate AI images, and I'll get like aesthetic and lighting, and I'll drop them in. Actually, I have them all right now. I did that for this scene. I went and got a ton of references, both of Manhattan and of some AI stuff. So this is actually from, this is not AI, it's from Half-Life, which is was an inspiration. And these are AI. So this one's kind of a pretty good reference for what I was kind of trying to get at. Same with this one. And then these are stock images. So I use it for reference. And then I've used it, oh yeah, editing for 11 years. And you've been doing, that's just kind of the same path as me, not as long. But I did photography, then videography, editing, commercial photo, video. And then during COVID, I lost all my gigs. So I just started doing 3D modeling. So that was spring of 2020, I guess I started. And I started with the donut tutorial. I completed that. And then I took like 8 months off. And then I got asked to do some stuff for a client. And I had to open up Blender. So it was probably 8 months after that I started using Blender again. Yeah, dude, product promo. Dude, that's where the money's going to be. 100%. I'm with you there, by the way. I just did one. It didn't turn out exactly the way I wanted it, but it's not under NDA anymore because they released it. Let me show you. It's for a marijuana company. Which I don't know if they'll get me banned from these things. Let's see if I can get the final video. I think this was it. No paper. So there's no music or anything because they were putting it in their own promo video. But I did all the 3D rendering for this. And then they wanted to put it in their promo after. So check this one out. This is the part I really hated. The water sim and the way that cut out bothered me. This part's cool. Pops up. The plant pops out. Boom. So there you go. Yeah, that's all, Blender for JSites. So have you seen this? Check this out, JSites, on the UE front. There's a new UE like motion graphics tool that's I think in beta, but it's not out to the public yet. This guy, it's right here. This guy did a video on it called Project Avalanche, which is like a full motion graphic thing for kind of for like product stuff and like motion graphics for games. It's all in Unreal Engine. And then like getting into music videos and all that stuff. Have you seen this video, Ian? What is it? I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. Oh, this is also out too. There's this new thing for clothing. No, that's not it. There's a new clothing sim in Unreal Engine that just came out. Let's just try to find this thing. I'll send it to you offline. It's crazy. This person did like this crazy commercial with the same kind of setup as they had in Mandalorian with the screen in the back and this girl acting. Freaking awesome. Yeah, send it to me. If you want me to play it on here, I will. If you don't, I can just watch it on my own. I'll find the video. It's insane. And that was all Unreal Engine. But yeah, this is that Avalanche. It's really cool. Motion design. 8 days ago. Look, there's a whole video on it. Yeah, send it. I gotta hit the washroom real quick. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Yeah, send over whatever. Okay, you guys are distracting me.
Maybe you
I don't know what this thing here. Put this in. Okay.
can't hide. Never
I feel like the main things are done. I have to put stuff on both monitors, some maps,
till it all goes bad.
adjust the camera, figure out the lighting, adjust this logo.
Someone else
I need to make this is done. This is done.
Why should I sit
Oh, projector with the rocket ship.
sad while you fumble?
Oh, I gotta put the sulfon stuff in too. Oh, this is YouTube.
It's not fair to me.
Did he send a link or did you just find it? Are you just clicking on his stuff on?
When we fell,
Because I'm on my Restream doesn't have
could have had it
the ability for me to click on people's profiles.
right into his arms. You wanted to
Okay, soul music. We've reached the end of the
wanted to
good stuff. Does anyone have a favorite type of music?
me give my love away.
Where'd you send it? Twitter?
Made a mistake.
Okay, nice.
Say that you've changed, but it's too late. I gave my love away.
Any music? J Sites, I feel like you probably have your own music on in the background. Do you have any requests though? Okay, let's go with.
Don't
go with
play
something
the
funky.
victim now. Let's
So, there we go. Yeah, I can't play. I can't play anything like that. I can only play on Epidemic Sound, or it flags the stream. Or maybe it's in Discord. I'll just go look. What's your YouTube, J Sites? Like that? J Sites? Is this you? Boom. Man. After Effects guy. I love it. Sorry, what's that mean? Coordinates? I'm not, dude. I'm so at the lunch. What was I doing here? Okay, I gotta add in my stuff too. The moon in the background. I need a map of DNA animation. Okay, I think I'm gonna start bringing stuff in. This is where I'm gonna use AI for this, by the way. Is this you, J Sites? You get fucked. So this is where I use AI. I'm going to use AI and try to generate a schematic of a rocket launch. This is funny. This is the guy who joins this thing. He's a writer. He was saying how he woke up in the middle of the night with this random thought about a Pinocchio. No, what was it? I wrote here, yeah. Pinocchio witnesses Geppetto's murder. Young boy's tears bring the toy to life with one thought in mind: revenge. So we put it in Midjourney to see what it would be. A blueprint of a rocket launch. And what was the first rocket? Was it Sputnik? First rocket Russia. Man to space. What was the name of the spaceship? Vostok 1. I gotta start drinking on these streams. When you're backing in, I gotta tell you this idea I have for streaming. J Sites, you too. You're part of this now. We're gonna create a streaming revolution for creatives. I'll wait till Ian's back and I'll explain it. I think it's freaking brilliant. No, we're gonna get it back though. We're gonna get it back. I have an idea. Just wait till Ian comes back and I'll pitch it. Okay. Did we get my close? This would actually. This is sick for the. This is sick for the. This is sick for the wall. For the bulletin board. See that AI? That's where you get the good stuff. So I'm going to take these guys and separate them. So I feel like they're kind of already set up for. Oh. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, I love this. I love this. Weaponized plants. Oh, this is sick. Definitely keeping it. This is where AI is the best, right? Because, like, I want some cool stuff on these kind of pieces of paper. And, you know, I'm not going to make each one. So, like, this is definitely going on here. And I think if I go to EP, so, oh, sick. These are all their, oh, this is so cool. These are all the different posters. Oh, I love this. Okay, so, change the material. I assume it's this one. Image texture. Or you know what? This would be really smart to do. So just do AI images and then let's figure out what they did. Displacement, everything. Okay. So this is what I want to do. And I've wanted to kind of do this for a while and I just couldn't figure it out. But now there's more and more people that are coming on here that are either streaming or like maybe would stream, or I could convince them to stream. They're working on something cool. So what I want to figure out is how to do a stream where on my stream, I have like boxes like up in the top corner, like say right over here. I've got boxes with every person streaming that is in this like little group, right? Like this, I don't know what you want to call it. Like just the people, they're kind of in a little group that all want to do this. So I'll put all the streams up there in the corner. And it would be wicked is at some point, because I know you can do this on Discord, where people could switch streams. So it's like you're watching me, I'm working, but like Ian's up in the corner, Jake Sykes is up in the corner, all these people are up there. And you're like, oh, that's interesting. We can all hear each other. So we're all chatting on audio. We're all kind of like hanging out and just working. But people that are watching can come in and pick whichever stream they want to watch. So it's like, oh, this guy's doing Unreal Engine. Like, boom, let's click over there. This guy's doing a video game development. Boom, clicks over there. It's just a small group of people all kind of working on their own thing. And then maybe one day it's like a collaboration thing where everyone works on something together. But I just think it would be such a cool... Yeah, right? So there's like, you can raid and bring people over. And you know, obviously if you can't auto switch, you could just have people's like URLs or like their links up underneath their name. So it'd be like Ian with like your profile pic and then your username. Yeah. And then your username, and then people can go over to your stream. And the cool part is whichever stream you go to, the audio is all together. So you don't like jump and there's different audio. The only thing I haven't figured out would be like how to handle, like, there almost needs to be shared chat too. Because if you think about it, if we're all streaming and like you have your own chat, I have my own chat, and people are chatting and, you know, kind of talking over each other. But if we could get everyone's chat fed into one thing, maybe through the Discord integration that I have. So it's like anyone can comment and it's going to all of our streams, and then the streams, like it's all coordinated. I feel like this is like how to get an audience. It's so hard to get an audience on live streaming. So now if you have like 10 people, or in any given time 4 people are online and you're all kind of helping each other, it's 4 channels for people to find to see the different streams. I just think it would be cool. You like it, so I don't need to convince you. Because Discord is set up. Like you can go in Discord and I could stream this right now on my Discord. So I have a stream stage. So I could fire this up right now. In fact, watch this. Yeah, so check this out, Ian, right? You've been in my Discord. So if I start my stage right now, 3D art plus chat, and I fire this up, and I switch my camera to OBS, and I fire up my virtual camera. Hopefully this works. I might have to switch it off again. Oh yeah, because all the chat gets brought in together. Ellen is one of the mods in the Discord. Everyone's laughing at this now. Okay, I'm going to try to fire this up and get this running. Okay, there we go. I think it's running now. So this is how we could do it. I don't know if Ellen would be able to tell me if the audio is working or not. I actually don't even know how do I bring it in. Microphone. It says it's streaming microphone. You think my streams will go trending? Oh, that's possible. Yeah, hold on, I gotta send a message to Helen. never have my links handy. I'll just give it this one. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it, J Sites. There's a couple things I agree. Yeah, what Ian said is right. Once this project is over, I'm going to start streaming once a day for 2 hours. So it's going to be consistent. It's not going to be like I'm stressed to try to get something done. We're going to stream, work on stuff, hang out. So that's going to be a huge difference. Once I have that time, I can actually work on like thumbnails and promo and all that stuff. Keep the consistent work. And then the shorts. That's the big thing. Is like just getting some like cuts. This something cool happened, cut it out, put it in shorts. Everyone I talk to is like, if you just do live streaming, shorts, those two things together. And then every once in a while, like eventually Ian has told me I should eventually, get everything running with, some actual video, like promo video, kind of, not promo, like tutorial video stuff. Let's see. How about now? Can you hear me now, Alan? I feel like that might have fixed it. So anyway, for Ian and others, so this is me. It's reversed here, but it should be on Discord. It's correct. And what happens is, this gets super wonky. Oops, sorry. I don't know how to get out of this. Alan, if you're listening, we were just talking about, I think I shared this idea with you a long time ago. We were going to do it. And then of course, had a nice audience, and then it's impossible to keep up. My fault, because I can't stay consistent, which is what J Sites just told me to do. Anyway, the point is here is if Ellen, let's say, was starting to screen share, or Ian came in here and started to screen share, I can hit OBS to like grab this video feed, and then I can literally switch between people's screens. So there's 100% a way to do it. I also think it'd be super cool. Yeah, Ellen is agreeing. You guys can't see it, but Ellen, if you, this is a little bit tricky because I couldn't get this set up, but if you go to the stream chat and you type anything in here, it'll show up on my screen on my live stream, just so you know. I haven't figured out how to get this chat into the live stream yet. Anyway, it's all this stuff. So what would be really fun is if somebody was like wanted to kind of produce this little idea. They could be like, say, in Discord with everyone's video streaming, and they could be like live switching between different people based on whatever people are doing that's interesting. So on Discord, you have like control over who you watch, and on the other streams, you could just jump in. Anyway, lots of ideas. Ellen knows how many ideas I have in my head, but it's hard to stick it to them and actually make them happen. Okay. Weaponized plants. So I need to switch this out with projects, workshop source. This one. Okay. And then I need to do this. To go to the editor. I need to. We got some funky stuff going on. So let's go. Shoot it over. Let's just get rid of spacing. causing this? Oh, there's Ellen on YouTube. Hey, Ellen, how are you doing? Ellen, to fill you in on what I was talking about, like you're starting to see a bunch of people showing up on the Discord, is been like streaming pretty consistent now for the last 22 days, and like starting to get people popping in. And what's cool is the people that have been joining are mostly artists. So I've had someone who's writing a script, I've had someone who's making a video game, someone who's making terrains in the Unreal Engine, someone who's making cosplay props, somebody who does graphics, motion design, like logos and stuff. So I've had all these different people joining, and it's just like kind of getting my brain going around different ways that we could, you know, I don't know, feature artists and like just promote people that are sharing their work as they go, which I think is super cool. And you know, yeah. Good to hear you're good, Ellen. Ellen's my favorite. Ellen is so helpful to the community, and I just feel bad that we just couldn't seem to get things rocking. But NFT market, it's not taking blame away from myself, but the NFT market is wild, and I feel like when it comes back, it'll be really interesting. Sweet. Yeah. It's, you know, we kept it going. We were doing those artist interviews. You know, we were keeping stuff moving, but it was like swimming upstream. It was just like you couldn't keep interest, but also is a good lesson that you got to really be careful with like the buzz and the hype of people. You have to find like real fans that follow through. But Ellen, I don't know if you saw it, but this is the crazy part, which is amazing to me, is like 20 people bought this pass for this month, which is like amazing. And a lot of them came from the Discord. A lot of them were like people that came through the Discord, learned about me, were part of that community. A huge group of people that were kind of active in there came and got this pass. So, you know, despite how it all kind of went, or it's pretty cool. Everyone's supportive. Haven't announced it yet. But yeah, I'm going to open them all up tomorrow and just make them all available for the full 30 days. And then we're going to push it into early December to give people a chance to mint and see the whole story, you know, everything that came together. They were super supportive. That group is like, they're amazing. They're just like, yep, whatever works, go for it. Nobody was thinking like, oh, my pieces are worth less or any of that stuff. So super, super cool. And it is a rocket ship. So I was just showing Jay Seitz, who was here, that I was using Discord, or what's the word for this? Midjourney. I got to move my Midjourney server over to our Scoboverse proper, because I've been just using, my alpha channel. So I generated this, and this is the Vostok 1 1961 first rocket. Okay, I say that. I don't think that's the actual rocket. I wonder how close it is, though. Vostok 1 rocket. Oh, yeah, it's all good. No, we're just... This is crazy. I'm going to do something with this. sick. Oh my god, look at this. Oh my god. I've never wanted something that more in my life than this thing. Look at this. I need to figure out how to model this. Like, how cool would it be to get to go get these things on display and 3D scan them and then put them in art? Oh, this is some cool shit. I'm gonna use this stuff all over the room. The next scene, Ellen, I'm kind of telling a story here, and eventually we're going to Russia for a rocket launch. And I've been slowly kind of building up to it with the series. That's pretty close, I think. Not really. I'd like to get it. Maybe I can just find some images of it. I just don't want to deal with copyright. This is what I was going to put on the monitor. Yeah. It's like crazy. Like the technology, like holograms and 3D printers. It's gonna be so cool. Okay, so you can see this light's a little low. I think part of it's because looks like it's floating, but yeah, no problem, Ellen. Yeah, I didn't like really need anything too. I saw you responding and I was like, hey, come hang and chat with you for a second, but don't feel obligated at all. Okay, so now check this one out. This one I've been excited about. Oh, it's crazy. It's Manhattan. It's awesome. I'm going to get a map. Russian. It's the greatest. I was having this conversation. I posted on Twitter about this Cosmodome. I was like, does anyone have 3D, data of this Russian launch facility? And oh my god, it's so funny. Some people freak out about Russia. It's like they're pretty important to the space industry. You know that. Where's the actual launch site? Still going, right? Yeah. This is great. It's like, where are the launches, though? I like this image. Can I do what the copyright is on? Surprise Mapbox can't handle. That's super odd. It can't handle GPS. Super weird. I'm shocked that they can't handle that long. That's so weird. It's like even having trouble finding this thing. It's gotta be like out of town. Okay, so there's the GPS. So it's kind of stupid. Now, why could that not accept that search? Oh, there it is. Hey, there we go. Is that a rocket? Sick. Make this like I'm in trouble. Okay, I want like a preset map. Let's try something. An 80s style. just gonna see what happens if I feed. Not the style that I was looking for, but color is definitely what I was thinking. I'm kind of pumped for this. So this is like the kind of thing on a stream that, like, what I'm doing now is I would do this randomly. I would do this randomly and then be annoyed that I didn't have a video of it, if that makes sense. And now I'm like, all right, I have video. I don't have to like stress about going back and getting that or re-recording it. This is just kind of like out of left field, this idea, and I don't know if it's going to work or not. So what I'm trying to do is I'm taking this style. Like I could take either one, but I'm taking this one and seeing what kind of a map it generates. So this is, what is this? Green space, water. Okay, so I think this should be water. And this. That could be green space. Water could be maybe black. Land should be beige. And then I don't know what this is. Actually, no, land is better. Oh, this is road. Okay, that road could be this. Water could be this. Road could be this. This will be, I guess I'll do it. I don't have any other colors to work with. There we go. Look at that. And now we can drop. Of course, my clipboard's down. Yeah, I'm doing that. 45.92. 45.92. 63. So let's add in satellite, black and white, and let's make it okay, so we have, why is it everything black? So get rid of this. That's what I was looking for. These are dumb. Oh, there it is. This one's right here. It's too bad it doesn't have like interest labels. Can you click and see what that? Oh, nice. So it's point of interest. Oh, God, you can change it right here. More boxes. Oh, no. No. Oh, shoot. Okay, so it's a point of interest label. There we go. I love this so much. You guys have no idea how much I love this. This is going to be, we're going to model this in the next one. Okay, we need to get rid of that. Why is it going away? Can we make that not do that? Okay, don't get carried away, man. Don't get carried away. As much as I'd love to like do a bunch of stuff with this map, I think this is really all I need. Okay. Can't remember where screenshots go. PC. Let's go to like pictures. Where is photos? Am I losing my mind? There are no pictures here. Heck. I don't understand this. They're here. That's weird. Okay, there they all are. I think this is the one I want. I'm so unorganized right now. There we go. Jeez. Okay. Let's see how this looks. I gotta figure out the lighting up here because. I gotta get a way to get these light. I might do it. I think that's good. Okay, so we got a map of the Russia. We got the rocket. There's some other stuff I want to put up there. Okay, I gotta put. I had this all figured out. Projector with a rocket ship. Soul Vault, animation, map, and Soul Vault in the background. What else did I put in? So I got the rocket launch. So I wanted the vault. Hey, Ian, sorry, I didn't see that. Appreciate it, man. Come hang out anytime. What am I looking for? Something for the TV. What do I want on TV? Okay, I could do the Soul Vault commercial. Just occurred to me. I'm going to take this bucket and put it in front. I'm going to grab, it's probably going to be overkill, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to save this. Where's my... Huh. Maybe this is it. Let's see how this works. I don't know if this is actually got anything. Okay, that's the black. Well, maybe we can just get away with that. That's not what I wanted. Maybe I missed everything. This is really, I think, all I wanted. We can probably steal this now. I think it should be the same. I like that this could be like the instructions or something for this thing. Okay, there's our packaging is now showing up, I think. I don't know. Maybe I messed this up. Okay. This should do it. Okay, I'm digging this so far. I just need to change that monitor and put the moon in. I'm fading, so I'm just over 2 hours. So I think I'm gonna just get a render and then think about the details in the morning. This is something that you definitely, if you think about it, sleep on it a bit, definitely think come up with some cool things to implement. Of this. I need a map of Russia. DNA I was going to put in the telescope. These I think we're going to put behind. I think I've incorporated everything. I think everything from this, this clock. That's not going to be on the screen though. This is super cool. I want to put like glitter in or something on this. Yeah, I'm gonna think about all these ones. What to put on them. Let's do the moon. Let's do the moon. Let's get rid of this animation first of all. Oops. So that's good. Let's get the moon in here. So I'm gonna open it up because I don't want to bring in the insanity that I was running with. So I'm just gonna go open it up and save a new version. It's a good chance to use light groups now that I think about it. So I need the moon. I just need the moon and the sun. I don't think I'll do the glare. Actually, maybe we should grab the glare too. Okay, so let's just grab all this stuff. But for the moon, I need to change the texture to make sure it's on low res. It's not really low res, but lower res than what was there before. Okay. I gotta figure this out. It's gonna get heavy. Okay, so let's get the moon in first. So you need that. Okay. So first of all, get everything here. Okay, let me think about this. How do you set? I've seen this before. How do I set light groups? Just do this right. Okay. This is gonna be easy. So we go to the light. So in this case, the sun. I'm just gonna go to sun. It's weird, but it's sun moon. And then we're gonna go to the light, and then it said go to light. Where was it? Shading. What's the shading? Must be here. Click the light, go to the shading. What's the shading? There was a shading. Select the light, unless the sun doesn't work. Bad documentation. Okay, it's like this. Okay, so we go moon in this. And I think we can do it from here. Link receivers to emitter. I think that'll do it. Okay, let's try it. Well, because the lighting is not actually so far is not affecting us. Where's our moon? So look at that. How freaking cool is that? Sorry, that's like crazy to me. Just like the moon. There it is, the one that we made. We're going to drop it in behind, somewhere way out here. Probably like way out here. Okay, so let's leave that for a second. Let's go get our city. Okay. Now where's our moon? It's still not far away. Back here. We line it up. Do we line it up right over the World Trade Center because we can, or do we be more reasonable? Obviously it's going to look ridiculous right now, but just bear with me. I don't know if I want to do this or not. I just think it's kind of fun. Okay, now let's see what happens if we turn on the atmosphere. So this object, just trying to think of how would you make it not, Okay, so first thing is, there we go. Fix the sun will have to. I think it's going to be better. Over here somewhere. Obviously not in the clouds. I gotta do something to get rid of the look that it's just sitting on top of everything. And it's gonna get tricky. I'll have to think about that. I have to go like in the atmospheric hull. This is a little bit weird. Okay, I'm almost gonna kill this. I don't know, with the atmosphere, it may not look bad. It still looks pretty bad, I think. This could be the size, though. We'll figure it out. I want to put the moon in. I just think it's going to be a little too much. Okay. A couple things quickly. We have a cloud here, cloud here, and a cloud here. Yeah, this looks good. I feel like this is close enough to get me a render so I can kind of look at it closely tomorrow and decide what I want to change and all that stuff. Okay, the only thing that's kind of bothering me is how bright it is. So let's do this. Let's do light rays. Let's duplicate. And let's do shader. So now, I should just be able to control these. So I can't remember which one's which. That should be the brightness, I guess. This should be the actual view. We may go star actually now that I think about it. We may want more of a, maybe that's what's throwing off the whole thing. Maybe we need like a full-blown night sky. That probably look better. We can put the stars in. I think it will look better at night. And if anything, it's really, really dull. I cannot wait to like get a proper building texture back here. It just bothers me right now. What's going on? So that's the emission. Where's the... What's going on back here? Maybe this one. This may end up looking really bad because I was noticing it when you add emission to these volumes, it kind of messes things up a bit. We'll see. I'm tempted to bring in an atmosphere. It's weird. I swear I downloaded these. Maybe I did downloads. Yeah, that's really weird. These are massive files. This is the last thing I'm going to do. I'm sorry. Keep going. Okay. One of these had like a wicked, glow in the background. With like, I think we'll see it here. One of these had like a really cool building glow, but I'm not going to know which one it is. It's this one, 398. Cannot see it though. This is the one. Yep. This may not work actually. Looks awful. Definitely everything is wrong with this. Not sure if this will be okay. These are tough. The clouds are. It's tough because you really have to see. Really the best spot is like over here. You know, we definitely gotta finish this condo. It's pretty sick. Pretty happy with the way this thing looks, just kind of floating above. Okay, so we gotta rotate it this way, I think. this is actually kind of cool. And let's turn the atmosphere back on. See how this looks. Okay, so we want, let's put them both in. This is pretty good. These damn clouds are just, I wonder if I get away with them being. I think we're pretty close in terms of being able to I feel like this is lighting up the scene now. I gotta figure that out. What I was thinking I would do it's I just think we'll change the moon, the sun, everything. So weird with the shape. It's kind of odd. So what I need is this light to only affect this one thing. I need the angle low. I need that. It's right opposite. Yeah. Something like that. I don't know which way it would be, but we'll figure it out. I just need this thing to only be affected by this light. There's got to be a way to do it. So let's go to the moon. Maybe shader. There it is. That was bad. Okay. So. Okay. For some reason, the light making a shadow. So now why is it not? Problem with this thing. That's pretty good. A little bit of it's too much. It's gonna take a long time to render, but oh, that's where all the light's coming from. Okay. Interesting. So if we don't emit at all in this, interesting. Like that's where it comes in. Okay, it's close. It's just figuring out the height and stuff. We'll dial this in later on. We'll just put a gradient on it or whatever. For now, I'll just bring it up. Just have like so it don't fall off. Okay, so we have kind of the moon up here. I don't think that this sun is affecting anything now, so I think we could crank. I think we can crank this sun. Just a good test. Yeah, 65,000. That bright, but I don't think it's doing anything else. I could be wrong. Maybe it's coming in here. Is it? I can't tell. So we'll just leave it as is. It's lighting up the moon at least. I gotta figure that out. I think the lighting in the background is okay. I'm gonna look at a replacement for this building. But I think overall this is pretty... It's a good start. I think I can probably tomorrow, if I just swap out the rest of the random items, potentially put in some projections. I may not even. I may just put some plants and stuff back here. Maybe stack a shelf. Maybe even like a little bit of a wider view, yeah. This is kind of good. I like the square profile for some reason on this. I kind of dig this. Don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why that actually the old standard 25 movie. Yeah, I'm liking this. So I'm gonna render this out just as right now to kind of see how it all looks. And then a little brighter. So it's I'm digging it. There's just, add some more stuff, detail. I like this. I like it. Very happy with it all. Okay, so I'm gonna render it out. Just gonna do a double check, see how this looks, and I can't miss any of this stuff. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I'll render it out, see how it looks. I'll come back tomorrow morning probably, and just keep streaming and finish this off. I'm gonna try to get it finished off by noon tomorrow. I feel pretty confident about it. So, yeah, that's it. Thanks for joining, guys, and I'll be back tomorrow.